All right, I think we are live. As you see in chat, I would have started about 20 or so minutes ago, but I opened up OBS and it just exploded. It kept crashing. And I was like, okay, is this a problem with OBS? No. Uh, I think because of Windows Modern Standby, uh, which means basically it just is you run too long and then problems happen. Because Windows doesn't actually shut down everything. Anyways, Jem said she's in one of the group chats. I will join. There we go. Hopefully nobody else joins. That'd be kind of funny. If they do. Well. But today we are continuing our work on Killstreak. And we got a few ideas. Of what to do. But first, let's recap what we've done between streams, which is something I always like to do. Make sure everybody up because I've been doing a little bit more and more between streams because the progress has been kind of slow, and I don't want to stream several times for like 20 minutes at a time between other tasks. Worked on the back of this building a little bit. I've got this forklift done, as well as the inside of this building. I'm not sure if it's good. It's supposed to be a warehouse, but currently it's a little bit of a mess. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. And music's a little quiet, so I'm going to turn it up. My entire music, my entire volume. That should be. Fill those in. I think I've done too much over here. I did add a from the inside of this the vent system, and I made it water because I realized that's a lot better than still crawling. Plus, it's kind of funny. We made it experimental. I don't know how much of this has changed, but we've got the world running and the experimental. I went into the NBT editor and edited it all. And Jem has been working on this building. Actually, rather below it. So we can see nice sewer system. Love the new tough blocks. They look great almost everywhere. Really a good time to be had with them. So that's good. Other than that, nothing much else has been updated or changed. So let it sit. I did build this guy. I think I'm gonna remove. I don't like this statue. I think we need to make a 3 wide statue. Maybe with hoppers, cauldron, server face, IBS. Oops, my hand was off by a key, so I'm just looking up irritable bowel syndrome. If you could do we want a robot or do we want an end rod and a lighting rod? Maybe we'll move this up even one more. And then we're going to need, I always forget the name of these. They are. They look like hands. You know, this isn't terrible. We make it a robot. I don't know if I like the robot. What about just like a wall block? That's kind of cool. Maybe iron bars instead. I can pick block. I don't think that was faster. But... I think that's better. Matches in with the art gallery a little bit more. What are you listening to? What is this? Maybe I can do it like that. Yeah, I think that's better. Maybe we can actually connect it so. That's not bad. It's hard because these are inset next to the buildings that they are. It just makes them look bad. But I think now it's pretty doable. I think this needs to be just a taller, more epic looking building. About so. Yeah, that's it. That's it. I think a medieval sewer would look cool. Good. Jem sent some cool reference images. You could steal a lot of ideas. Definitely go into the more iron bar heavy. That would look great. Water canals deeper, yeah. We could have a dolphin spawner just down there. That would be kind of funny, wouldn't it? Okay. What block is like gray concrete? It's always a fun game. We already used cyan terracotta a few times. I think polished deep slate's too bright. What about deep slate tiles? That's closer. Let's try bricks. Jim, I think I need your help on this. Or just a second pair of eyes. Yeah, take your time. Don't worry about it too much. Just when you get a chance. Just leave these here. My favorite way to build is to just outline almost everything. I think that's a little bit better. verify that the stream is working. I've yet to get. No, it says it's live. It says one is watching. Well. Okay. Does the deep tiles look good? Because here's what bricks looks like. I think the bricks is too bright. Tiles. Tiles are better? Okay. Are they good enough though? Because we could do what? Tiles and what if we did concrete and just cobbled deep? How does that look? That's way too bright. Add another block. Yeah, I'm just trying to find more blocks. But yeah, you're right. Smooth basalt. These are all too bright. Netherite might be the right call, but I think it's too textured. It's too square. Alternatively, we could make just a completely different mix. Do cobbled deep slate, basalt, normal deep slate. And we'll save the bricks and the polished for the corners. Is it polished or smooth? I think it's smooth basalt. Just normal basalt. That's better, right? Blends more? Okay. Okay, we can do a lot with ledges here. What walls do we have? Lots of tile walls would be pretty solid, actually. I think first of all, we need to move this whole thing forward a block. This top section. Okay. I think we're just going to leave it like that for now because I was just trying to get a little bit more of a gist of the direction we want to take it. Not sure if adding in bricks makes... Down here it doesn't matter much. Symmetrical. That's not bad. That'll work. Not bad, not bad. Man, the cinema turned out so well. I think it's definitely my favorite building. Okay, what should we work on, Jim? I'll let you pick. Is it train time or is it time for one of the other buildings? Train time? Okay. It started. Pop. So I'm thinking the first like 3 cars we can do like a passenger train because they're straighter. And then after that we can do other stuff. So what do we want to do for those? I'm also thinking like green. Green and dark oak. I know we normally passenger trains don't have uh normally passenger trains aren't connected with the rest of the train. No, it's both. So whatever we want it to be, we can kind of have it both. Normally it's one or the other, but it's we're making it a game. Doesn't need to be realistic. Gonna try this out first. I don't see why we can't do it like so. There we go. Then these we can have little gates, like keep the player in as they cross. You do need windows of sort. I need to look up a reference. Okay. Okay, so the outside's really not too different. What we need is a line. crust, the whole thing. Thin line stripe of some sort. The thing that's I think we could do would be with sign. Do we want to do signs? Oh. Something like that. Is this good? Maybe. Are you making like a water tank? Yeah. Oh, okay, I know what you mean. Or like an oil. Yeah, sure. Give me a second. I'm thinking these mangrove trapdoors are really almost perfect for gonna. Problem is it makes the outside very flat, and that's less than ideal. And if I inset them, I'm afraid that that's gonna also look kind of strange. Do we get maybe mangrove signs? What other trapdoors we got that are similar? Yellow would look kind of bad. Maybe we get either dark oak or mangrove signs on the outside. Let's grab them both. That's not terrible. I think the dark oak is better though. Get out my inventory sign. Okay, let me pull up my... It turns out that trains are kind of just flat anyways. I'm gonna look up Minecraft version and see if I can find one that... It's hard because the scale is pretty tight. Maybe we just use glass, right? Glass panes. I don't want to use green. Okay. Maybe the scale is off. Maybe that's our problem. Maybe they need to be blocked shorter. We can fix that. Yeah, that's better already. Okay. Gem, you might want to shrink it down by a block. You can select the ceiling and move one. There's still enough room to jump in here. That's fine. Thinking you want to jump on the side. So then we can just tie this up. Although there would normally be a door, right? Somewhere. Yeah, never mind. It lines up with the others, so it's fine. Big deal. Oh. Okay, we could do something interesting. Either higher or lower somewhere. Just have to figure it out. Of course, yeah, that would work. You have a way for the player to run through it. You're just gonna poke a hole on both sides? Because I mean that's fine. Because for parkour, the player comes down and it runs through the middle of all the trains, and then he gets back up on top. Then can climb back up. Looks great. But the problem I'm having is they're all... Actually, this one's only 4 wide. We don't have any green stairs. Maybe dark prismarine? So what one did on Planet Minecraft is they've got stairs like this for the window. I don't know. Maybe we do make it dark prismarine instead of green. It's like, that's, to me, immediately a much more interesting color. Maybe what we need to do to change it is get a dark color for the base. Maybe we go tiles? Do tiles. The only problem is that makes the wheels look kind of weird. Could always do something like that too. Oh, that's definitely better. Okay. That's not bad. I almost like this mix of prismarine, green. There's a lot of color going on now. Is that bad though? Is that bad? Jem, you want to fly over here real quick? How do you feel about that? Looks fine. Does the green look weird? Like, is it too busy with the green and the prismarine? Or does it actually kind of work a little bit? Because, I mean, I could make it like copper too, and that might blend in just a little bit better. Because it's hidden behind the dark, it just makes it look... Because it's behind the... That's better, right? Mally is here. Hello? I like train. We're working on train. Exciting. For some people. Hopefully for you. We're doing some color theory today. We're figuring out if green looks good next to green. The answer is no. I asked that green gem. He knows the green. I'm thinking we need to put the other copper in this. We could put copper bulbs too. Oh, that's oxidized? Wait, there's a chiseled copper? I thought that was the copper bulb. Wait. I did not know that block existed. Well, that's a corner block if I've ever seen. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that. And then we mix some of these in there. Occasionally. It's actually every other one. Now, what does the bulb look like next to these other things? Bulb. Look at that. Listen to that sound effect. They actually broke glass for that. I think this one's just a little bit more subtle. Well, maybe not. Now let's do one like that. Let's try it out. A. That's definitely a train. Just use a full block there. So we're just going to copy and paste to this train segment twice or 2.5 times. However this works out. It's going to look a little goofy there, but it's going to be something. Gemma, is it possible you have them running inside? Okay, no. Is it possible to make the player run on the side of the train like they're grappling on with blocks? Like iron bars, make them like just a little bit wiry. That way you don't have to worry about dealing with certain other things. Also smelly. Smelly. You just got forklifted. I think this is working. And we can just remove that because you can actually grapple along. That is so good. Is that like a loading nut? Kind of. It's not for the train because like how's the train? Train's gonna be like stopped here and it's gonna be kind of weird. I'm gonna build a fence here, I think. It's for the bed warehouse. Oh, remember working on the warehouse? Seen it the other day. Look at this. It's so much bed. I don't know if this looks good or if it looks terrible and I'm just coping. Gonna just letting it happen. Oh, look at that first try. Down. First try. Not first try. I think my spacebar has like an 8-minute delay, or I'm just that bad at it. I think it's because I'm used to playing games with coyote time. I think this is fine. The only change, maybe, is a warped wood. Oh. Do we have any colors like dark prismarine? I might feel dumb. Dark prismarine doesn't go anything, right? That's brighter than copper or darker than copper. And by go with, I mean like if you put them next to each other, they kind of blend together. Don't think so. Well, is there a skulk block? They're all too dark. behind me. Yeah, it's the. We'll leave it for now. He doesn't wrap around. I broke the bulb. What looks better, if it wraps around or if it doesn't? Looks better if it doesn't. Kind of separates the side from the back. Maybe just that section? Yeah, we'll do that. I think that's better. We will leave it now. Very nice. Now, for the sake of interest, I think I'm going to leave the blank when I copy them. Then when I paste, copy. Fine. Okay, let's see. Is that perfect? Pretty much, yeah. We'll remove. Now that's pretty good. Yeah. Okay, now if we paste it again here, and then I gotta find the yellow. So this section. Out here, actually. Oh. Because it's pasting over top itself, and so it's causing a lot of problems. That copy the bottom? Oh. ID everything. I grab a slice of it, whole thing. Grab the whole thing. A little bit more of the diagonal in part itself, yeah. So now we have to deal with diagonal glass. There's several ways we can do that. We can just like so, and then it's kind of bad. Really, that's not that bad. Dark prismarine walls? No. Other than that, it looks pretty good, right? That's not bad. I'm happy with how that's coming up. That block. That back. You have a problem here. Also have a solution. For that. Got two problems here. Why most people build trains going straight and not. Oh yeah, your oil tanker or whatever called. Wait. At this angle, everything kind of looks a little lumpy, so it's harder. Yeah. I'm almost wondering if you should do like 3 of them. Because you can copy and paste it and then just use the /move world edit. Put a diagonal sign there. Perfect. It's kind of hard. There we go. Perfect. Part of me just says just leave it. Stuff that doesn't matter that much. Some iron bars, handrails, and seats. Do we use some make? Actually, maybe side. Something like that. We could have a handlebar that you could either duck under or you could walk around and micro decision. Like that. Like that. I think the wiggle's a little bit more efficient. guess full block. Like what a terrible train. Stare at each other the whole time. We're gonna make the introvert cabin now. I kind of like that. We might as well make the concrete powder good or bad? Side. I think it's good. What do you think? Blackstone has kind of a very harsh texture, and I think cutting up a little bit of it is like the polished in the helps a lot. I don't know. Question one way or the other. Wait. Actually kind of an interesting little wiggle you do. I don't know if it's faster than going straight. Feels like it's faster than do it like that. There we go. Rather than shifting all the way across and slower. There we go. Yeah. What about a chain? Will that make you stand up? Oh yeah, because we're on a slab. Never mind. Pressure plates. And get a pick. Nice. That's also kind of interesting. If you're running, you have to wiggle this way. Oh, but then you can just jump over. Yeah, like but Maybe we do a mix of the other cabins now. Or we could do dark oak. Do like the stripped wood under these. Up a little. There ever be a place where there'd be a bar like this in the middle of the room? Walk underneath. I like the idea of having to climb on the seat, jumping over. I could put like slime underneath. Maybe. How do we slow the player down for like half a block without having ugly blocks under? That? The inside of these don't have to make sense. More important that the gameplay's fun. So yeah, that's fine. Glad we don't have to wax signs everywhere. That's fine. Oh yeah. Change those out. Yeah, that adds up. Just enough texture. Perfect. I like it. Hey, Gem. How are you hoping the players would get from here to the other side of your car? Just go right through. That works. You want to fill it with water? Oh, no, you can't because it's concrete. I mean, you can, but... And then we could put the exit port. Where would it be? Technically, it'd be there, but this isn't a. I don't want to make. I mean, it would. Think it's rounded enough? I think so. I think you've got the shape down. If it were me for this next one, what I would do is I would build it flat and then go from there. Actually, for this next one, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make a I'm just gonna make this a cargo. Hey, the God of Sound's here. Welcome back. How's it going? Hope you're doing good. It's train time, so things are getting exciting. What am I? All brain alert. Good, good. Nice. Okay. Say make. Let's not make room. It's crimson. Did a new arcade in town? Spending too much? Hey, that sounds fun. I haven't been doing arcade in a while. Any highlights for games? Fun ones? New ones you haven't seen before, or just classics? Arcade in a while, but funny you mentioned. Might be building an arcade later. Avengers Coin Shover. Coin shovers can be pretty good. Pretty fun. And a lot of times they actually have pretty decent boards if you're going for tickets or whatever. But no, that sounds fun. Infinity Stones, yeah, that's funny. Yeah, I was actually thinking of making this a shipping container. Because it's at kind of a weird angle, I thought like, hey, let's start doing the containers because I don't want to make a bunch of... Oh, virtual tickets. Yeah, with the cards. That's one of the better things that arcades do now. It makes a big difference in keeping track of everything, and you don't have to haul around. I'm even broke. Nice. Nice. Sounds fun. Yeah, arcades. I like man, my go-to. I get choice paralysis pretty bad at arcade. I want to play everything and then I end up playing practically nothing. If it were me, I'd play like actual arcade machines. So yeah, exactly. You're reading my mind. So yeah, one of these two buildings here are gonna be an arcade. And I might do something like where you stand at the arcade cabinet and like very tiny block displays. You play like Space Invaders knockoff. Maybe. That's like a stretch goal. Were you here the other day for this thing out of sound? I know you were for part of it, but have you seen the inside? I can't remember. At the end of the credit. Okay. I made the credits data driven, so all I have to do is add a tag like this, just a JSON tag, and I can add colors and everything. Let me turn off my music. That pause. A little bit. Full, giving you the full experience. So these are all should be solid names, but sometimes text displays don't render. I don't know what the issue is. And if you walk out, reset, suggestion, try it again. And so now you're gonna see like 4 of the credits. Normally it's pretty consistent, but that one deleted like half the credits. Entities are there. Like if I did the F3, see my name didn't show up this time. Gem's name. Text displays or something. And it's only 1 block. I reset, but about to here again. So yeah, we got that working. It's good too. Feels good. Took me some tinkering to get all the values right. I had to make a custom teleport so that they teleported and got slower teleporting the smaller they got. And because I couldn't just grab their size and teleport based on that, I had to just store it in a scoreboard. It's just goofy stuff, you know. You know how it goes. Well, that's nice. I like these trapdoors. Yeah. Yeah, it looks good. What do we want inside of this? Also, we could just use copper. I realize it's orange. Yeah, I'll probably do that. Block the screen off with barriers. Not a bad choice. I guess we should add my helps with my inconsistent rambling. I have to think before every word. Also, we can set these down with. I like pressure plates. I have like one setting. Already got these. Good. What are you gonna add around the trains? I'm not sure yet. Right now, it's part of the parkour course. So you jump from here, here, and then there's a little bit of parkour above the well, you can actually see from fall down. It's gonna be something other than just a stack of blocks, and then you parkour through these. Something to block you. Are the vents done in the parkour? Yeah. Are you talking about the vents above? Which building is that? The green or the brown building? If so, yes. I made it simpler because I realized it feels bad. Also, this is a secret. Somehow, one way or another. Gonna be able to walk in here. Yeah, you could go from here, fly a little bit, run all the way across here, bounce, do whatever. I made the vent shorter because I realized that if you're crawling for too long, it's not fun. And if it's a maze, it's like not really parkour. I don't know. But this is what it's like now. I made it water too, just make it a little bit faster. Just like that. That's all it is. Very simple. It's just a straight line. I could have made it visible so that you're in the lights. I mean, I still can. But the problem is it winds back and forth, and I realized it's like kind of unbearable after like 4 blocks. Jim's got some. What? Oh yeah, you can make the lightning rods low white. Yeah. I think if you... Yeah. That's what they look like when they get struck by lightning. Pretty neat. That's pretty obvious, right? To jump through there. You are parkouring and here. People might want to go down here. There's nothing to gain. Right now you can cheat a bunch. You can add like a wall or something. Downspout. So other than that, the parkour is done. I'm not sure about this building. For now, I'm gonna say it's done. It looks kind of weird, stacked full of beds. But there's a forklift, so it's okay. I like the idea that the forklift. There's like no way. Like, how did it get back here? It had to have crossed the tracks or something. Kind of funny. That fan. Okay, so we got to add some sort of barrier in. Say there's like walls to vacuum off. The simple zigzag puzzle. Not really a puzzle. That'll be fine. Because add a slab and make it, at the very least, slightly more. Break that off. Oh, I just realized I'm in Discord. I muted on stream to sneeze, but it's not connected. My little mute button. I think Discord eats most of it. Okay, so last one here. How can we slow the player down in this rate? Also, you working on now, Jim? Oh, still the sewer. Oh wow, that's deep. That's kind of cool. He actually did put a dolphin spawner. I like the idea of just like 1,000 dolphins just pooling up, flagging out the world. I think it has to have two blocks deep. Maybe? Oh, it might have to spawn on like grass or something. The way this game. I think it fit. I don't know. Maybe it needs gravel? Or maybe it has to be 3 blocks deep. Make a little bit of a mess, but single sponge should fix that. Might not spawn up there. Dolph. I think it would have spawned instant. Did. I don't know. I won't worry. I'll let you. If you want to look it up, the spawn conditions of a dolphin. It might. No, it's not biome really. Spawners. Passive mobs, it's a lot more fitting. Unless it's too bright. Or the brightness. It could be something related. Back to... We could do something. Doesn't really stop you much. We could just do a hurdle. That would actually be kind of funny. Maybe we do it with cobwebs. I think you can... Small of a space, though. Hit your head just a tiny bit when you're in 3 blocks tall. I feel like that would be too... Unless we lower the floor. But then the cobwebs would have to be here. And then it's just too easy. So I don't know what this. Oh, it's Sid Meier. Of course. I mean, we could always just do this. Let's just do the hurdle ID. That, that's okay. Kind of bad, right? Kind of no good. In my brain, that was. We could do like a. Floor is lava type of situation. Okay, actually, hug this wall first. Wraps around. Yeah, it's kind of fun, right? Am I dumb? Maybe I'm dumb. And you still get slowed down on that last little bit. I wonder if it's better. Oh yeah, that's better to not jump. I like micro optimizations like that. Because in normal parkour, they don't really matter. But when you're speedrunning, they add up very quickly. So when you're just running, they. But when we do the time trial mode, which I'm gonna say you unlock once you beat the parkour once, then based on how fast you are, you get more coins. So if you get, I don't know, maybe the whole track takes 3 minutes. If you do it in like 5 minutes, it not as much. That'll work. Let's go ahead and add some copper because orange, why not? Right? Copper. Good. Tails, of course. Corner one. Yeah. Oh yeah, that looks nice. Let's change this up. You get stuck on that. Hold shift. get over it, then you can run. Or you might actually find it's faster. Probably not jumping. Sounds good. Type that. I'm in. Okay. The train section that we need for the parkour is done. Effective. Not 100%. Actually, why don't we just... It's over. And then we can do the same bar thing around it. Perfect. The reason we're doing that, first of all, it kind of ties up, adds a lot of detail, but more important, that doesn't. We're gonna have to add something. Block the plate. That works. It doesn't work. Wrap themselves around this. If it saved like a couple seconds or like even 5 seconds, I would leave it, but that's like half the court cutting out. Your Mario Kart fix? Actually, it doesn't even look bad. Kind of like that. Always just run a pipe. Pipe, I swear. Now, if you try to jump around that corner, do the Neo really hard. Might be possible. Yeah, it's possible. Why? Why? Oh my goodness. It's the part after the water vents. There's not really anything right now. It's the water vent. And thanks for coming back after your internet. Really, that's my forced break that I have to take. Right now, it just is hit these ice, and of course, it's gonna be dressed up and what. There's gonna be there's gonna be like statues in front of that. I don't know yet. But then this could be arcade down here. I think an arcade, have it be like a little bit shady corner spot. The other building be computer. There's like a secret passageway. Tetris parkour on top of arcade. Kind of fun. Could be fun. I like that more. Sorry, Jim. I'm flower shop. What is this? Concrete? You throw concrete powder at the top. Galaga with moving worms. That'd be... So the arcade, I'm thinking of making it the death particle or death sound effect. Were you here for? You were here for these, right? We got this going. Select which particle happens when you die. I still have yet to fix the forcing it to actually happen. I love this. Okay. Church in town? Not currently, no. Sewers have been one of your favorite things to build? I don't know why either. This is kind of cool though. I really like this sinking way down here. What is this block? Chisel tough. What an interesting block. This dolphin never spawned. Kind of funny. All right. I think just flying around in circles. I think I need a mental break for real-time clock. I mean, we could do like a town square too. We have this clock too. It's considered real-time, you know. That's not enough to move. There you go. Move it that way. But while you're here, sound, where we go? I did it. I added it. So, and it's nice. I like the data pack. You did a good job. Makes it really easy to use. So we've got those. I've placed them in a handful of places. I don't know. I haven't placed them. I think they're on... Yeah. I was waiting for you to ask. So, we've got a good handful of things to for done, especially focusing on parkour. Between frames, I'll probably build one of these buildings. Probably the library, because I think it'll be the least interesting. And not fun. Didn't know to ask. That's pretty fair. But after we get what, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 buildings? 8. One. We built so many buildings, but we have 8 left. Once we get those done, we will continue on and be working on this field, I guess, with the bow minigame. All right. But thank you all for watching, and God of Sound, if you do work more on that, let me know. I'll be glad to look more into it. I implemented the other one, whatever that data pack you... I've yet to look at it, though. I didn't want to run too many place chairs down. But thank you for all your work with that. It's making the lobby real nice. But anyways, thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next stream.